How did the lost cause influence the academic study of the Civil War? Have you ever wondered how a narrative can shape the way we understand history? The lost cause ideology had a profound impact on the academic study of the American Civil War. This perspective emerged right after the war when many Southern whites sought to make sense of their defeat. They framed the Confederate cause as honorable and just, while downplaying the role of slavery in the conflict. One of the key ways the lost cause influenced scholarship was through the reinterpretation of the causes of secession. Proponents argued that secession was mainly about protecting Southern rights and resisting Northern tyranny. This narrative shifted the focus away from slavery as the primary reason for the war. As a result, many historians began to adopt this view, which altered the academic landscape for years. The lost cause also elevated the image of Confederate leaders. Figures like Robert E. Lee were portrayed as noble and heroic, almost saint-like. This romanticized view influenced biographies and military histories, creating a lasting legacy in how these leaders were remembered. The portrayal of these figures as chivalrous heroes became a staple in Civil War literature. Another significant aspect of the lost cause was its minimization of slavery. The narrative suggested that enslaved African Americans were loyal and content, implying they were unprepared for freedom. This distorted reality affected how historians interpreted the social and economic foundations of the South. It created a skewed understanding of the lives of enslaved people and their experiences. In terms of military interpretation, the lost cause attributed the Confederate defeat to the Union's overwhelming advantages rather than any shortcomings of the Confederate forces. This shaped military histories that emphasized Southern valor and sacrifice, often overlooking the strategic errors made by Confederate leaders. The cultural and educational impact of the lost cause cannot be overlooked. Organizations like the United Daughters of the Confederacy played a significant role in promoting this ideology. They influenced textbooks, monuments, and public commemorations, embedding the lost cause perspective into educational materials. This affected generations of students and scholars, creating a biased foundation for understanding the Civil War. For many decades, the lost cause framework dominated Civil War historiography, especially in the South. It created a narrative that many modern historians have worked to correct. Today, there is a greater emphasis on slavery's central role in the conflict and a challenge to the mythologized image of the Confederacy. In essence, the lost cause shaped the academic study of the Civil War by embedding a revisionist interpretation that downplayed slavery and recast the Confederacy in a sympathetic light. This influence persisted well into the 20th century, affecting how history was taught and understood. Modern scholarship now largely rejects the lost cause narrative, recognizing it as a distortion rooted in post-war Southern identity.